Good morning, guys. Today we're gonna be doing a get ready with me. You guys came through with a bunch of questions, so we have a lot of answering to do today in this video. And it's also been highly requested of me to do a makeup tutorial, so I'm gonna be walking you guys through my everyday kind of makeup routine. It is a Saturday morning, it's super sunny out. This is the Sacred Life kombucha flavor. The color looks a little bit crazy, but that is what I'm currently drinking right now. And then I have my mirror in front of me, and I'm gonna give you guys a makeup tutorial. I usually just put my hair back in like a ponytail, but I feel like that's kind of unflattering for the video. Anyways, this is currently what I'm looking like without makeup so far, although I do have eyelash extensions on. I did these myself with the Kiss Falscara eyelash extension kit, so if you're wondering like why I already kind of have mascara on, it's because of that. But besides that, I'm not wearing anything else besides my moisturizer. I don't really prime my face or anything when I do my makeup. So actually, the majority of these questions were kind of all over the place. A lot of these questions either have to do with like my personal life, and then I also wanted to do like a mini girl talk. So those are pretty much the two main topics. So as of right now, I am 20 years old and I currently live at home with my parents. I am in community college. I am first also going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, but I'm quickly coming to the end with my community college kind of era. I've been sending out my application to a bunch of schools but haven't heard back yet just because it's only February right now and I'm probably not gonna know until like the spring and summer. But that's also going to determine kind of my living situation this coming fall. A lot of you guys were asking if I'm moving out soon. It all depends on which schools I'm gonna get accepted to, and then also just where I choose to go in life. What I'm currently, I guess, majoring in is like business and marketing, or like digital media marketing. I think my YouTube channel definitely helped me kind of get inspired with like what I want to do in life, because I really enjoy what I do here on YouTube and like kind of the business side of it. It's definitely something I would want to pursue in like a career in the long run. So I just go around my face with this Flawless Filter stuff just on my like cheek area. It makes your skin look a little bit glowy like instead of just like a matte face. But since I have super oily skin, I can only put it on the sides of my face. I can't put it on my nose or anything because this stuff will just make me look so oily by the end of the day. I then go in with my favorite foundation ever. It is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. This stuff works so well with covering my pimples. As of right now, since my skin is pretty clear, I'm not gonna use that much, and I'm just gonna like lightly spread it all around my face like this. A lot of you also asked how I started YouTube or what inspired me to start my channel. And if you guys don't know, I started during the like COVID lockdown where everything just kind of went online. But I actually got into YouTube a long time ago. I used to be into American Girl dolls and I would make stop motion videos with my dolls, and that was something I enjoyed doing when I was a kid, but I never really lost the passion with editing and stuff. So even though that channel ended, I would still like always have some type of creative outlet with editing. And then obviously when schools shut down, I decided to start this channel just because I was kind of afraid of what people would think of me at school. But honestly, I regret not starting earlier because I just think it was probably the best thing that has ever like happened to me. The amount of opportunities and stuff that this channel has started for me, and I just wish that I didn't care so much about what other people thought of me. And a lot of you also were asking like how to start a YouTube channel. If you like plan to start a YouTube channel, I don't see why not to start it now because so many people are doing it. So I feel like there's a niche out there for everyone if you want to start creating and editing and filming content. I just put the Tarte Shape Tape concealer all over my face and I'm gonna blend this out. This stuff is the best concealer I've ever used. And I also feel like not to really focus on like the views and like subscribers and stuff at first, because I feel like if you're really only doing it for the money and have no passion behind it, I feel like people can really see through that. Obviously with like everyone starting YouTube channels now, like I feel like you can tell when people are only doing it like for the money. I would say just start it professionally from the start, always on top of stuff, and you have like the best channel art and like updated profile pictures, the best like eye-catching like thumbnails from the start. I feel like people are really gonna see the effort that you put in. Now I'm just blending out the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick. I feel like if you put in 100% of your effort initially, people are gonna see that and be like, wow, she puts so much effort into her thumbnails, her editing, why doesn't she have more subscribers? Stuff like that, because people will see your talent and it'll respond well. I'm now going in with the Rare Beauty liquid blush. This is in the shade Peace. This is what my base makeup looks like. This is the MAC Fix Plus setting spray. I'm gonna do this before I go in with my powdered products. And then a lot of people are asking if I have any like travel plans for the summer or like dream places I plan to go to. I honestly don't know what my summer is gonna look like. It's probably gonna be really busy. This is the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm just going under my eyes with this and then up in my forehead and then around my nose area. I only put this around where I get really oily. Currently going in with the Jones Road bronzer. I really want to go to to Greece, mainly like Santorini. And then I feel like it would also be really cool to go somewhere in like Asia. I've seen so many like Japan and Korea vlogs on my For You page, and I just feel like that would be so cool. Just experience the different culture. And then a lot of you guys are also asking like what K-pop groups I stan. If you guys don't know, I'm like a BTS stan. I saw them for Permission to Dance on stage in LA, and if you guys want to see the vlog, go ahead and watch it. It's in December of 2021. But a lot of groups I've been listening to are like TXT, New Jeans, and Twice, and then also EXO. I love EXO so much. And actually, I'm seeing TXT in May of this year. I'm so excited though. I'm going with my sister. She's the one that got me into K-pop. I think the last thing I'm gonna talk about that you guys have also been asking about within like my personal life is like my relationship status. If you guys don't know, I am dating someone. Here and there's like glimpses in the vlog. I'm not gonna go in with the ColourPop blush. These are their pressed powders, which I think are so cute. Look how cute the packaging is. I've been keeping my relationship a little bit more on the private side just because I had a past relationship where I was pretty public on my YouTube channel, and I just didn't really like the response when him and I broke up, which was actually over a whole year ago, if you know who I'm talking about. But with this newer relationship, I've just kind of decided to keep it private. But obviously I don't want to hide anything from you guys, so you guys do see him like here and there on my Instagram stories. But I feel like it's also just a shocker to some people just because I didn't really like announce a public breakup within the last relationship I was in, because I didn't realize how public I actually made the relationship, and I just wasn't really comfortable with that. This is like the base makeup so far, and then I'm gonna put on some eyeshadow. I'm using this new ColourPop palette. It's the Flirty Talk one from their Valentine's Day collection, and I like to just go over with the head over heels light pink one, and I just like to put this in like my crease area and then all over my lid. I'm gonna go in with the one under it called Your Fave, do a little bit in my crease. Anyways, enough about me. We're now gonna get into like the girl talk part of this video, where I kind of just give you guys advice and stuff like that on random topics you guys ask me. I had multiple people ask me like, what is your best advice for high school girls, or like what is your best advice for like freshman high schoolers, someone like just going into high school that has no clue what high school is about. And as you guys know, like I graduated high school 2 years ago, which is really weird to say. Also, while I talk about this, I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow pencil. This is the ColourPop brow pencil. I feel like the most important thing to do is like focus on your academics, but I feel like that's so like mom of me to say. Obviously when you're in high school, you want to enjoy all of the social aspects that come with it. I guess I'm talking more about like drama and like boys. At the end of the day, it's like really not worth it, especially like high school relationships. Whereas like if you're focusing on yourself, your school, working on you as a person and maturing and growing, I feel like set yourself up for better success. There's so much more to your life than high school and boys and drama. Honestly, like don't even get caught up in it, because I just feel like it's such a waste of time. And then also one thing I regret doing that I feel like everyone should do, joining clubs and sports. I did track for the first year of high school, but one thing I definitely regret is like not joining as many clubs. I feel like clubs are just a better like support group system for friends, because you guys are all like here to talk about like a certain subject or common interest rather than just like drama. Anyways, I just went in with my brow pencil and then the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, and then this is the creamy brow wax from Lawless Beauty. I got this in a PR package and have been loving it so far. I'm also gonna do my eyeliner with their same brow pencil. What I used to do was just use a dark brown eyeshadow. I'll like draw on the wing, blend it with the tip of this brush. So I just like to do like a little baby wing, and then I will brush it out with this just to like kind of make it a little bit more natural. Someone asks, how do I deal with fake friends? I would say drop them. It's easier said than done, honestly, because I've been in your situation. I'm assuming you're like dealing with fake friends. Like you don't need those toxic people in your life. I feel like with who you hang out with and like who you're friends with has such a big like impact on who you become as a person. So hang out with more uplifting and positive people, because you will then turn into a more positive and uplifting person. A lot of people are asking like how to be productive and like find motivation, and then also along the lines of like to work out. So I'm just gonna combine the two questions here and tell you how to like find motivation and then use the example of working out. You gotta first start off with like defining like what's going to motivate you, and then also make that a positive influence. I would say start off with doing like small goals and commitments to then build up to like what you want to like be at your ultimate best. So for example, if you want to work out like every single day of the week, that might not be realistic for you like right now. So maybe start off by like, I mean, you could do 1 day a week or 2 days a week, and then like slowly increase it, because you're only visualizing your end goal, and just getting into it more slowly is like a little bit more easier on yourself, and then it makes it a more enjoyable experience, because then you're gonna be like, that was so fun, like I want to work out again. 10 this week. And then if you can't like find motivation to do like homework, I would say also maybe bring in another person into the mix. Like maybe get your best friend, your parent to like help motivate you by reminding you like every evening at 6 p.m. Like have a family member or a friend check up on you being like, hey, like did you start your homework? Are you gonna do this and this tonight? Because obviously like we're not gonna have the initial motivation and productivity levels that we want to have at first.
And if you have someone checking up on you every single night, you'll start to get the hang of it yourself or get into the habit of doing homework at 6 p.m. every night and not have to rely on your friend or parent to remind you.
Someone asked, have I ever had bad body image? Which is something I never really talk about on my channel, but I will say like yes, I feel like every single girl like struggles with it, especially within the generation that we're in with social media. This is honestly something I'm still like working on, but one thing that has helped me, first like take away the factor of the problem. I feel like making the choice to follow people that bring you up rather than following someone and then every single time they post, it like almost makes you feel like worse about yourself. There were some people I would follow that made me feel that way, so I just like stopped following them. I've been able to like curate a Instagram feed where I feel a little bit more safer. Anyways, I'm going in with my inner corner highlight. This is the ColourPop Cosmetics Super Shock Shadow in the shade Tassel. You guys always ask what I put on my inner corners, and this is the iconic product. You guys also always ask which mascara I use, and I first go in with the Full and Soft mascara from Maybelline, and then I top it off with the Telescopic Waterproof mascara from L'Oreal. This is my holy grail, but I'm actually not going to be using mascara today because I put on the eyelash extensions. But I think I will put this mascara on my bottom lashes. But highly recommend if you're looking for a good lengthening mascara that stays up all day. Someone asked advice on trust in a long distance relationship. I'm like gonna first start off by saying I am the worst person to probably be answering this question because I have the worst trust issues. Always second guessing and overthinking like so much in my head. I'm not very proud of it. I'm like working on more trust skills. Coming from someone who kind of struggles with trust, I would say putting like in your routine like the goal to call like either every night or every week, like have a schedule. You both have like extremely separate like lives and you're sitting down and like talking to each other on FaceTime, not letting the distance stop you from having like intimate, deep, meaningful conversations. If you are currently in a long distance relationship and you're asking me advice on that, I hope that helped. Someone asked how to be more approachable. I think when it comes to being approachable, like you got to sit back and think about like what do you want to bring to the table? What do you want to come across as to other people? I'm also going in with more eye glitter up on the tops and bottoms down here. This is the e.l.f. Disco Queen glitter. I am more of like an introverted person. I don't know if that comes across in like my videos. So I also am working on how to be more approachable to people too, because I feel like in public I kind of just shut down. I have like a resting bitch face. With that being said, walk around like with a smile and like more open like body language. I think also one thing that would help is like complimenting people more, which is something I'm also starting to try to like work on myself. And that could also just be a way to make friends and stuff like that in more public settings if you're not like going to school or something. I just finished the eye makeup and now I'm gonna go in with the mascara under my eye. And then I like to go in with my lip liner. This is the NYX lip pencil in the shade Nude Pink. This, I just line my lips. It's really dull right now though. I need to sharpen this. But then after that, I'll go in with this lip stain from Colourpop, put it on, and I just like to press it in because it's like a thin little lip stain. And then I like to go in with this Too Faced Lip Injection lip gloss. I enjoy using this one and then also the Dior lip oil. Oh, I almost forgot to set my face. I really don't need to, but I do have two at the moment. So I've just been using this one to do in between my makeup layers. But this one I actually genuinely use every time I finish off my makeup because this stuff keeps your makeup on for so long. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray. And yeah, here is what the makeup is looking like up close. As you guys can see, it's just kind of like on the more natural side. Obviously, I do like to go a little bit crazy, like with my eyes, with the glitter and stuff like that. But this is pretty much my everyday like makeup routine. And this is currently what I've been doing for like so friggin' long. So I'm so glad that you guys have like an official like updated tutorial. And with that being said, if you guys like these types of videos and want to see more makeup related like beauty content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And then also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I would really appreciate it. And then if you made it up to the end of this video, comment down below the secret emoji. I like to see who's watching all the way up to the end, like who the real ones are. Yeah, I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!